Okay, so the story is called I Didn't Do It. And I thought it was pretty appropriate for our quarantined times. Okay. I recently went over to my friends Kelly and Neil's house for dinner. Now don't worry. We were more than 6 feet apart. But they told me about how they've been coping with the COVID-19 quarantine and how difficult it's been and how they've had no motivation to do anything. And then Kelly told me this story. Neil works in a factory and Kelly's a stay at home mom. And Neil came home from work the other day to find some interesting scenery. He pulls in the driveway and sees his three children, Noah, Ellie, and Amy, outside in their pajamas in the mud with wrappers from candy and juice boxes just thrown all around in the garden. He was concerned right away. Then he saw Kelly's car and the door was wide open. And the house door was wide open. And the dog was gone. No one can find the dog. So he quickly ran inside, immediately worried. The rug for the foyer was completely thrown to the side. There was muddy footprints everywhere. He walked into the kitchen to find the refrigerator door open. The milk was falling out of the refrigerator, and there was just garbage everywhere. There was dishes in the sink. There was a broken cup underneath the table. Neil was concerned, to say the least. Then he made his way into the living room. First of all, the cartoons were louder than a heavy metal concert. I believe it was like Jimmy Neutron on the TV. He then saw piles of clothes everywhere. The children were in their pajamas. Why were there clothes everywhere? Then there was toys all around the living room, and Neil thought something had to have happened to Kelly. So he makes his way to the rest of the house. He gets to the staircase, and there's water just like trickling down the stairs. He runs up the stairs to the bathroom. There's toothpaste everywhere. The tub is running. There's soap everywhere. And there's toilet paper just like in a pile. Now, that's expensive right now, so those children were in trouble. However, he thought something has to be wrong with Kelly. Oh my Lanta, what happened? He runs into the bedroom to find Kelly sitting in her bed, reading a book, in her pajamas, having a good day. He walks through the door, looks at Kelly and goes, "What happened?" She said, "Oh, how was your day?" And he looked back at her and replied, "Fine, but what happened here today?" Kelly thought for a second, and she looked at Neil and asked, "You know how every day when you come home, you're like, what did you do all day?" Neil replied, "Yeah." Kelly said, "Well, today I didn't do it." Trust me, I was laughing so hard. Kelly's a smart butt like me, so I understood where she was coming from. The kids, when I looked over at them, were grinning ear to ear with spaghetti everywhere. It was a very good dinner.